My name is Kim, and I'm from Myanmar.
안녕하세요. I'm Anthony Mark J. Alguna Rivas. You can call me Mark. Mark입니다.
Now I'm currently attend the master program at the KDI School of Public Policy and Management as the public management subject.
I'm currently a full-time student here in KDIS. My program is Master in Intellectual Property and Development Policy.
I choose the Korea as my study destination is because of its rapid economic development, and also my school, KDI, because KDI school is very famous for providing policy recommendations for the policymaker in Korea. That's why I believe that the academic knowledge that I can gain from the KDI school can provide me knowledge and skill for my career way.
So I choose Korea because the program, MITD, where I am currently enrolled, is a partner of the World Intellectual Property Organization. So the program was created in partnership with the KDIS and the government of Korea. I applied through the website of WIPO without even knowing anything about the school. And then the WIPO emailed me to apply to KDIS. So I tried applying to KDIS, and suddenly I got this really wonderful opportunity here in Korea. I didn't know anything about KDIS, but once I got the scholarship email confirming that I have been accepted, I started reading about KDIS, and it's a very wonderful opportunity because I didn't know at first that KDIS is run by KDI, one of the think tank in the world. Korea and the Philippines have been a really close ally, so we have a very close relationship. In fact, I got my bachelor's degree in Cebu City, where there's so many Koreans. We have so many Korean restaurants, and I think that the relationship of Korea and Cebu City is one of the strongest in Asia. And for that matter, I'm very much familiar with Korea and Koreans. I have friends who are Koreans back in Cebu. And I think Koreans also love the climate of Cebu City and Cebu province. Not too hot, not too warm, so close to the beach. 1 hour, you're gonna go to a really nice white beach in Cebu. And I think in that way, I'm very much a little bit, I would say, not too much, but a little bit more familiar with Korea and the Korean people in general.
The culture shock that I face in the Korea is the Korean people very like to be fast. They always say pali pali, and it is very new to me because we Myanmar people are not very used to be very fast nature. So I think that is the very big difference from my country, and this is the culture shock that I face in here.
The first time I was in Korea, well, last February, where I also started with the school, I was so shocked because it's kind of high-tech compared to the Philippines. You know, when I arrived to the school and attended the lectures, almost all the Korean classmates I had, they had a smart tablet or a smart laptop that they write. So what I noticed is that Koreans no longer write in paper, they write on their tablet. And I was really shocked because coming from the Philippines and teaching part-time in the Philippines, my students are still writing on paper. And when I come here, it's digitalized. Most of the Koreans are writing somewhere, not on paper. So for me, that actually is one of the culture shock, the digitalization of Korea. I have so many favorite Korean foods. As I mentioned, I was kind of familiar with Korean foods because of my friends back in Cebu. And one of the things that I like is bulgogi, beef. I really like beef. And it's a very delicious, savory beef dish. And of course, if you don't have restrictions, samgyeopsal is really nice. We have so many samgyeopsal in the Philippines, but the flavor of samgyeopsal here in Korea is totally different. I don't know how to explain it in words, but I think you should just come and try it.
Honestly speaking, that is very difficult to choose, pick up one. But if I have to choose, it will be the pork belly barbecue. It's called in Sokgupsong in Korean, and I really want to recommend this if foreigner came to the Korea. It's very tasteful. In my opinion, Korean can give me the opportunity of about my learning. I can learn from their experience, and so I think that based on that experience, based on that academic knowledge, I can use in my gantry development.
Korea and the program that I'm in is actually very interesting. As we know, Korea is one of the leading intellectual property rights defenders, and they file so many patents and intellectual property in the world, one of the top. And I think that by enrolling here in KDIS and by studying here in Korea, this opened a lot of opportunity for me. For example, because I just worked, I work in finance, and by studying intellectual property, I have already opened myself for possible other job opportunities that most likely I will not get if I did not come to Korea. Like for example, I'm just working in finance, and with now I can go to financial valuation of intellectual property. And as you know, intellectual property is very important in the world. In every company, they probably, especially big companies, they have intellectual properties. So Korea gave me this opportunity to study and learn something that normally I would not get, because IP, intellectual property studies, are just limited. The courses are limited to several schools only around the world. For example, Italy, South Africa, and Korea is offering this opportunity for me and for some of my classmates.
The best thing that I have experienced ever in Korea is about my student life. You know, like professors are so professional and they are very good at teaching, and I think that I got so much knowledge from that.
One of the best things studying in Korea is probably meeting different nationalities, students from all around the world, and I really like the culture, the international and multicultural diversity of the school. Knowing other people and getting to know other students with different nationalities is a very important and very interesting thing for me. I like meeting people, getting to know their culture, and at the backdrop of the Korea culture. So we are here, bringing our own culture and our experience, studying in Korea and embracing that culture and that experience while still maintaining our own culture and our experience. So I think that is one of the best experiences I have. I visited Seoul, Incheon, and also Ulsan and Busan with a field trip organized by the school. My favorite city, I would say, is Seoul. I like metropolitan. I like the big city. The vibe of the big cities actually makes me wanna just live there and explore the city. One of the favorite things I like about Seoul is that it's modernity with a culture in it. Like, there is a palace in the middle of the city where you can experience Korean culture, and when you step out, you can feel that Korea is a modern society. It's developing. It's developed. It's actually, but they preserve their culture very well. And I wanted to I wanted the Philippines to embrace such modernity with preservation of culture.
When I'm in here, I have been to the Seoul, the capital of Korea, and I have been to the Gyeongmokdo Palace, and I'm really impressed when I arrived at there because of their preserved their culture and their cultural heritage. So I'm really impressed about that. So after graduation, I will go back to my country, and from the knowledge and experience that I learned from here, I will reuse it in my career way, and I want to become a better government official for my people, Myanmar people.
After graduation, I'm probably find a part-time or a short-term assignment, 3 to 6 months, but if not, then I will go back to the Philippines, create my own non-profit organization, and help the community. And probably I will help the local small medium enterprises using my knowledge of intellectual property, which I got here in Korea. My other possible plan is to study PhD. So I'm currently looking for a good school or university here in Asia and in the West. So that's probably my options at the moment. I'm inviting you to study in Korea. Like I said, get a scholarship or apply to a university. There's a lot of opportunity here. If you can get a scholarship, that will be good. If you go by self-financing, there is an option for you here. You can take part-time jobs. There are opportunities here in Korea. It's the land of opportunity here, and as long as you are diligent, you want to study, you want to learn, Korea will offer you something.
I really want everyone to come and study in here, because the experience that I gave from the Korea is very excellent. And as I explained in the previous interview, the professors are very professional, and they really can enhance with their experience and knowledge. I think that it will really useful in your career way and in your future. Yeah, so I think that I want to invite everyone to come and study in Korea.
Korea is a very different country, very good, very diverse, very different from our culture. So coming to Korea will be a great experience for you and for your career development, and also for opening your eyes to something that we are not used to. So thank you so much, and I'll see you this year if you come, and if not, then let me know. We can meet up in Seoul or somewhere someday, and go check your program and check your scholarships or how to finance your study, and just come to Korea and enjoy the culture. And yeah, I'll see you and enjoy Korea. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Bye bye.
See you in Korea, guys.